welcome to TCR. Stay here. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be harvesting some lavender and we're going to be making some fabulous lavender oil with it. Making some lavender infused oil. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. We're going to talk about why you'd want to do it in the first place. So first off, you want to make sure that you harvest your blooms when they are at their peak of blooming. You want to make sure that you dry them out really thoroughly before you attempt to put them into any oil. The reason for that is that it can have moisture in it and then you can have some issues with mold and things like that in your oil, and you don't want that. So I had set mine out on the windowsill for several days, but they weren't drying out fast enough for me. So we busted out the dehydrator. I stuck it on low for a few hours and it did a beautiful job of drying them out perfectly. So as you can see, they dehydrated really well. They're completely dried out and they're ready to be used. Now, you need to decide if you're going to be using this topically on your skin or on your face, or if you are going to be using this for baking or tea or something that you're going to be ingesting. There's lots of different oils that you can use as a carrier. You can use almond oil, you can use jojoba oil, you can use coconut oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, just to name a few. Some of those are not rated as cosmogenically as others, and some are edible when others are not. I decided when I did my batch that I started the other day that I was going to do a hybrid because I wanted this to be able to be used in a multi-purpose way, whether I wanted to use it topically for insect bites or stress relief on my temples or something, as well as be able to use it in something like my chia seed pudding or in something that I'm baking. You want to make sure that whatever oil you're using is a good quality oil. I chose a really nice non-GMO coconut oil to use. I'm also using a good non-GMO grapeseed oil, and what I'm gonna do is use them 50-50. So again, this will be great for both internal and external. It's safe for both. So you want to take all of your little blossoms here. So you want to fill your jar, whatever size jar you're going to use, you want to fill it about 3/4 of the way full or so that you can have it covered completely in the oil. Now, the thing to remember with coconut oil is that it will become solid in colder temperatures. Right now, obviously, it's nice and warm, and I also let this sit in the windowsill for a few days so it would be completely liquid. I'm going to go ahead and do about half and half of coconut oil and grapeseed oil. The nice thing about this is that you can't really screw it up as far as that goes, as long as everything's completely covered. And then I've got one of my nice little reusable lids. We've got these on our Amazon store as well. These are awesome for things that you're storing in the fridge that you don't want to have to use the metal O-rings for, that you use for actual canning or sealing. These are great for once you've popped a seal or something like this. So I'm gonna kind of mix it up, shake it a little bit, and you're gonna leave this in the sun, like in a windowsill or something, for a few days, a week. Some people will leave it, a couple of weeks if it's nice weather like it is now. Obviously, if your lavender's blooming, chances are the weather's pretty decent at this point. You can leave it, I like to do it around 7 days and pull it. Every time you walk by the windowsill, pick it up, turn it around, shake it, just kind of let it do its thing, and sit it right in the windowsill. So after your time is up, whether you decided to do it for several days or for a couple of weeks in the sun, you're gonna wanna strain out the lavender so that you're left with just the oil. Now you can use this in a roller applicator. You can do this, I'm actually going to be using one of our hot sauce bottles because I like these little dropper thing on the top, so this will be easy for whether I want to apply a little bit on my hand and rub it on my temples if I've got a headache, or if I've got a bug bite or something like that, or if I want to go ahead and use it for something for cooking. So this to me is going to be the perfect bottle. We have these bottles available also in the link below on our Amazon store. I highly recommend these. We use these for our hot sauce. We've done videos on that before, and they're really nice bottles. They're high quality, and they're just, you know, your perfect little size bottle for things like this. It's like I said, it's been a week. You can see that the oil has definitely changed color sitting in the sun. I'll go get the other one. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able to see on camera, and I did pack this one a lot more densely. I didn't want to make this one as strong. So, but I can definitely see a difference in the color of the oil in this one versus in this one that's been sitting in the sun for a week. Now you can do this with cheesecloth or like a, you know, a really fine mesh cloth. I'm going to use a little metal strainer. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that I strain this out and can funnel it right into my lovely little bottle here. It smells so good, you guys. Now that I've got it all taken care of, you can store this in a cupboard, you know, away from the heat, and it'll last for a couple of years. It's just gonna be like regular oil, and it's gonna be nice for, you know, if you're wanting to cook, or if you just want a little bit of that lavender scent. So nice, so nice. So good. So that's it, guys. Now you've got some nice relaxing lavender oil that you've made all by yourself, and you didn't have to buy it at the store, and you used what you had on hand or in your backyard and your oil on your shelf, and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you get the notifications.